Okay, we're back for, I believe this is part 4 today on September 10th. Still just a little bit after 10 in the morning, 40 minutes into the day. We had that great winner. We had two good trades. The one had the potential, it was a high probability trade. We could have gone for 8 ticks. We only went for 6. Just as it hit 6, long term filter went long. Okay, hey, whatever. It is what it is. We tried to get filled here on the short EET. That still has not hit its target. Don't know if it's going to go against us. It doesn't matter. We're not in. But earlier we were talking about super EETs. A super EET is when you're coming at a no zone on the high term. I'm sorry, on a slower tick chart, if you will, and taking the EET early entry technique and riding it down if you get the NSE. Well, you could do the same thing in this instance here. If we were filled here at 1102.50, okay, we only needed 4 ticks to finish up. Okay, but if this were to come down and signal an NSE, even though it's not out of no zone, you could still extend your gains on this trade. That's one of the benefits of the early entry techniques. You get better risk reward to offset the aggressiveness of the trade. Okay, the longer term trend is up and we're taking a trade short, so you want to risk less on that trade, but you always have the potential to make more, especially if it goes in your direction on the NSE on a slower tick chart. So as of now, I'm not sure what trade we're going to have next. Okay, market really is going sideways. It's directionless. It's going to break at some point, so I'm probably looking at another EET if something like that happens. If we get a bounce up here, well, we already got the EET, so we only get one EET in a cycle. We had a long NSE, that's the EET that followed, so we would not get another short EET unless we had another short NSE here on this faster chart. So let's just hold off, pause the video, and we will come back when we get some more action. Okay, we're back. That EET ended up losing, and we were not filled on it, but we're now going to go with the trend and go for a pullback trade. We're going with the trend, so we've got more, the risk reward's a little bit upside down there, but it's going with the trend. Where the EET was not going with the trend, so you risk less, you could potentially make more. So I'm going to try to jump in here at 1102 and a half. If the market goes up and pro indicator keeps moving up the entries, we'll simply drag those up with us. So folks, this is again real action. This is what day trading is. If you're considering day trading for a living and you want to know what it's about, this is what it's about. There's times we catch that first trade and it's a winner. We took that EET. If that was a winner, you wouldn't have all these videos. It would have been a one and done day. We made our money and we're done. And that would have been it. Now, but this is really what it's all about. And you look at all the days we get one and dones on average 2 to 3 days a week where we work 5 minutes a day and then get a day like today where we take one or two losers or we had a loser, a winner, a break even. Hey, it's part of the game. And I hate to use the word game, but because it really isn't a game, this is serious. But it's part of the business, is probably the right way of saying it. So we're going to take break evens, we're going to take winners, we're going to take losers. We're going to get high probability setups that are going to lose and high probability setups that are going to win. We're going to see canceled pullback trades that would have won, but we follow the rules. That's the name of the game all the time, is to follow the rules. So you see me dragging us up as price goes up. Looks like we're finally starting to break out of that range. So we'll see if we can catch that pullback trade. So I'm going to pause again and, well, wait, we may see if this market wants to come down here and fill us at 1103. Now we'll need to pause. I don't want to have 12 videos up on a blog today, so that's what I like to do though, folks, is I like to show real trades, real content, and I do it as often as I can. I obviously do not trade one contract. My personal account, I do trade a lot more than one contract, but there's times I want to put up videos, so I just pull up my little demo account. Well, I shouldn't say demo, it's a real live account, but I pull up my account that I use just for trading for the blog, and just go out there and trade and let you see what it's about. And this is a good day in the life. I know I've done, let's cancel the pullback. I've done a video series, I think last year, a day in the life of a day trader, and this is really just that. It's another day in the life. We took some winners, we took some losers, got a break even, we did some recovery trading, and through the whole time we kept our cool, we followed the rules, and we do what we have to do. Pullback trade canceled. It could be a winner, but rules say we need to cancel. so we cancel. So that's it for now, gang. I'm going to go ahead and pause this video and wait for our next trade setup, which will probably be a normal system entry to the short side. So let's pause and we'll come back in a bit. Okay, we're back. We are looking at a potential normal system entry to the short side. You'll see on the left chart there's already an NSC signaled. That has no relevance. We don't take NSCs on that chart. As I said, that's just an indication for me that I know that we could potentially get an EET because it only happens after an NSC on that chart. So if on the right hand side of my screen, if we see a short trade, you'll see a little red dot there. That's a normal system entry short. I know based off my system rules, my day trading rules, that I want to enter at 11:02 and a quarter limit or better. And just going to ride that down and see if we can make a profit. So market's still kind of going sideways. It broke out a little bit and then it wants to go sideways again. So don't want this video to go too long, so we're going to probably go on ahead and pause and we'll come back when we get the signal. Okay, we are back and we are short an EET and we're risking 4 ticks. There's our stop loss. We also have a pullback trade. I'm taking the aggressive avenue here. Both of these trades are valid. Okay? And they could both be winners. 70% of the time they're both winners. I'm a little more aggressive in taking the EET. Why? Simply put, we're getting a lot of sideways action. So I'm going to see if this market wants to turn back down and make me 4 ticks to the downside. Okay? Pullback trade could still make its profit at 475. And we could either stop out at 1105 on an EE2, or you may see it hit 475 and turn right back around and see both trades win. Okay? These trades are both good trades. So there's profit on the pullback. Now it could be a loss, and sure enough, it's a loss on the EET. Okay? Market was going sideways. I chose the EET, lost 4 more ticks. And I've got to recover all over again and still make some profit, right? So let's go on ahead and stop this video, and we will come back shortly.